Hi Vogue, it's Justine and we're getting ready for the last dinner off the Tarte trip. We have about an hour, so I'm getting my glam done. Come in and let's get ready. So I'm getting my makeup done by my lovely, beautiful makeup artist, Samira. While we do that, I'm gonna answer some questions. It is the Renaissance album by Beyonce. Claudine, do you have a song? Mob by Babyface Ray. I'm telling you, we get ready all the time. I've never heard that song. So I don't know what she's talking about. She's a funny girly. I do like a topicals eye patch. I like to do an essence, then a serum, then a moisturizer. The best part of this trip, hands down, no questions asked, was yesterday when I was in the pool with a gigantic sushi boat with a frozen strawberry daiquiri, and I'm getting my glam done. And it was in that moment I realized I was destined to be rich. Claudine?
The opportunity to swim.
Oh, this girl's in the water all day. And she does like to try to force me to get in there, but I am an earth sign, so it's not really my type of thing. How they choose the creators to go on these trips is who they're kind of feeling at the moment, whose content that they're like authentically enjoying, who they feel like brings a good vibe and a good energy to the room, who gets along with people. Like, I think they're really trying to curate like a list or a group of creators that get along and are friendly, not necessarily like super outgoing or extroverted, but just likable. Honestly, tonight is going to be an espresso martini. You know that TikTok sound? Bus, club, another, like that's what it gives. But it's honestly so fun. Like every day I'm kind of like, oh, I need to go back early to do this or do that. And then I end up staying much later than I ever thought I was going to stay. But just because I'm having a really good time. To answer the question again, espresso martinis. Magical.
Litty.
Funny.
Unreal.
Beautiful.
Creative.
I like that. Everybody's creating. So typically Claudine and I, before we go to sleep, we like to debrief each other. It could be the food, it could be an outfit, always positive. We really don't have anything negative to say, but we're constantly laughing about complete nonsense. What do we do in the morning?
We do the same exact
We wake up and we debrief yet again. I don't know. Maybe Janae. I feel like I just like being around her. And I've like met her at other events like several times before. So it's not like I'm necessarily learning anything new. But also Brianna, chicken fry. I love her. And Remy. Honestly, a lot of them. We have Kelsey, we have Michelle.
Oh my God.
I mean, pick a creator, any creator, to be completely honest. Like, they were all eating. First thing that I packed for the trip is my G7X. I love the AHA, BHA peel from The Ordinary. I keep that with me everywhere. But something that I received on this trip is the Dr. Dennis Gross LED mask, and I use it every single night. I came here with so much acne and I feel like it's going away, so that has been making me feel a lot better. Okay, so this is my final glam. We're on the beach, so I'm gonna wear some sandals and then we're off. Let's go to the event. So I was gonna end the video there, but you guys asked me so many juicy questions on Instagram, like so many. I figured I'd do a rapid fire round of like the juiciest, best questions. Does the brand ask for your availability for the trip? No. How much did it cost, and did they require me to create content? There was no content requirements. It was a literal vacation. And how much did it cost? $0.00. From the Uber there to the Uber back, I did not pay for a single thing. How was it meeting and hanging out with Janae? She is such a fun, bubbly energy. Fun fact, she actually had followed me prior to Love Island. And so when we met, it was like two fun worlds colliding, mutually knowing of each other. It was just so cool. I really enjoy her. What happens behind the scenes on brand trips? Do they select the room and clothes beforehand? The rooms are selected at random. All the PR is done by, I'm assuming, like a PR team or the marketing team. They're definitely a lot of fun, a lot of shots, a lot of taking content, a lot of having a good time. For this trip, no drama. Was it everything I wanted it to be? It was more than I wanted it to be. Do you get paid on trips like this? You can. I went somewhere else for a different brand trip and I got paid 5 figures, bro. When a brand requires you to make content, a lot of the times you will get paid, but there's no content requirements, so we didn't get paid. What type of food were we being fed? Y'all. Okay, so the food sometimes were a little hit and miss, but the first 2 days, I think the food was the best. We had lobster, we had shrimp, there was steak, there was chicken, there were french fries, chicken tenders, eggs, bacon, waffles, pancakes, bread, smoothies, green juice, orange, like, it was incredible. Do I feel seen and valued? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are you kidding? After a trip like that? Baby. Am I going to be doing a giveaway? Yes. I actually have a chance to choose somebody to go on a Tarte trip. Did we have to pay for anything out of pocket? Nope. How was it meeting the Love Island girls? So obviously we talked about Jana. I didn't really see Kaylor that much, but my interactions when being around her, she just seemed really sweet. Liv is what you saw on TV times 10. She's like, so like Claudine and I would go back to our room and we would be like, bro, that girl is so funny. She's literally hilarious. They were giving me the Love Island tea. And I was living for it. Do you feel awkward being one of the only people of color there? I wasn't one of the only people of color. Number one. Number two, I grew up around white people. I don't feel awkward around white people, to be completely honest, because I grew up with them. They never really made me feel any type of way. I won't say that there were never any like weird off comments, but I never cared. Like, I like being black, so nobody can really make me feel weird about that. Was it cliquey or inclusive among the creators? Very inclusive. Literally not cliquey at all. Even the girls who like were a bit more quiet and like stuck to the people that they knew, you could easily go up to them and start talking to them, and they were so kind and would even be like, I'm so shy, or I like want to talk to people but I'm nervous, you know? So literally nobody was cliquey at all. How do you feel about the backlash Tarte and creators are getting, specifically in regards to the fires? Ooh, bad timing, just bad timing. But the trip is planned for like, I think a year, and I think that Tarte really did everything that they could. I think they donated $1 million. They donated $10,000 in each of our names. They're doing a trip for EMTs, firefighters, etc., people who were impacted by the fire. So honestly, I think that they really did handle it as best as they possibly could have. But honestly, when I was on that trip, I was not online, so I did not see any of the backlash, if I'm being completely honest. Do you feel like Tarte made progress for people of color? I could do a whole dissertation on this general topic. I pray that Tarte does not disappoint me with this, because I know that there's an executive order to remove like DEI initiatives, but I genuinely believe that the changes that Tarte has made to be more inclusive are 100% genuine. On this trip, there was I'm going to call her a diversity, equity, and inclusion expert, okay, who was there. Her name's Maud, shout out Maud, who was there for creators of color. If we felt uncomfortable, if we had any feedback, accessibility issues, etc., we could go to her. I've never seen that or really heard about that on any other brand trips. Before I went on the trip, they sent me like a PDF of the diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives that they've been doing. I've also spoken to the Black employees of Tarte, who seem very, very happy at their jobs, and who have also expressed that they have worked with diversity experts to make every department inclusive. I genuinely believe, one, that Tarte is genuine in their change. Like, it is not performative. But two, I genuinely believe that Black creators deserve to experience what I experienced. Deserve it. I'm just gonna keep it real, because it's my YouTube. I do think that there are a lot of Black people who really look down or try to shun or whatever Black creators who decide to go on this trip. For me personally, I want to see Black creators on this trip. Did I get any backlash about going? People always have a lot to say. And I just want to be so honest. I just want to be so real. I don't care. I don't. And let me tell you why. This is something that was selfishly 100% for me, for the younger version of me, for the version of me that wanted to be a YouTuber, that wanted to be a content creator and gave up and and now, no. I have seen creators like the Jackie Inas who are complete trailblazers for their communities and watch those same communities turn on them fast, okay? So sometimes, for me on my platform, I am going to make choices that I want to make, and the only thing that I'm promising is transparency. I'm not promising that I'm going to do what everybody else would do. I'm not even promising that I'm going to make the very best decision, because sometimes what I think is the best decision simply is not. All I can really promise is transparency and honesty, and that's what I'll give you, but I'm not going to give you my life. Why didn't I take my man? This is so funny. My boyfriend literally came to visit me and already bought a ticket. Then I found out I was going. It's a girls trip. He's not a girl. I wanted it to give girls trip. There's nothing wrong. The guys that were on the trip were all really great, but I needed somebody who would stick beside me, okay? Not go hang out with the boys. I needed somebody who would get involved in every activity, who I knew the other people on the trip would really like, and who could bring the energy when I wanted to be more chill. I brought the perfect person. But why didn't you take your man? You're funny. Was there any drama on the trip? There was no drama between any of the creators on the trip that I'm aware of. Anything that's like a secret or whatever, my lips are sealed, okay? There's one thing that I saw on this trip that was like, I could not believe it. It was nothing bad at all or anything like that, but it was just one of those moments where I was like, I cannot believe I'm seeing this with my own eyes. I don't care if you know me in person or on the internet. If you weren't there, I'm not saying nothing. And the last question is, did you see Sonia Barbie Tucker? Sonia, I love her. She is so beautiful. She is so beautiful, okay? The face, I will never forget seeing that girl in person at the first trip. Stunning. And then she also came with Sophie, and I was like, okay, bad bitch alert. I love them. They are the sweetest girls. The face on those two are impeccable. Love them. Okay, I think that's it. I am gonna finish editing this and I'm gonna get this up for you tomorrow. I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you soon. Yeah, bye.